everybody. So today I am here for a little bit of an interesting video. So two animated trailers landed today, and between all the stuff I have going on, plus my Frozen 2 review, I just could not do two trailer reactions. But then we also had the trailer for the Scoob movie that came out on Monday, I believe, and I just have been so busy, especially in the mornings. Mondays are very difficult for me to do a trailer reaction for Monday morning because I have meetings the whole morning. So I thought I would just do a little video where I give some of my thoughts on these three trailers. So it's not really reaction. It's just sort of giving my thoughts. Let's talk about the new trailer for the third SpongeBob SquarePants movie called the SpongeBob Movie 3 Sponge on the Run. And one of the problems with the last SpongeBob movie is that the trailer was very misleading of the type of movie you're actually going to get. The sponge out of water parts that were in the CG was a very, very small part of the movie. Almost the whole thing was in traditional animation. And so that was kind of annoying. And, and especially in a chance to really showcase traditional animation, they chose to showcase a very small part of the film. Now, this film, it looks like it's all in the CG animation, which is a bit of a shame, but I do like the bright colors, the sense of movement. And one of the great things about the SpongeBob movies, I've seen some of the show, I haven't seen a ton of the show, but the SpongeBob movies are very, very wacky, very creative. They'll just have like random dolphins that are, or I don't know, they'll just have really, really random stuff. Like they'll have this like random scenes with dolphins and this time machine and stuff like that. And so this one, it doesn't look as random as the other ones, but it still looks pretty cute. You've got Gary the snail, and I loved seeing little SpongeBob. That was really cute. And they become friends when they're little, and then they maintain their friendship, and then one time Gary the snail appears to be gone, so they go on a mission to find Gary the snail, and it looks like they end up in a casino at a certain point. They end up all the different places, and that looked pretty fun to me. And like I said, I loved all the bright colors. There's a whole scene in the trailer with Keanu Reeves in this bunch of sage, and I kind of wish they hadn't shown us that, because I bet you it's a one joke thing, maybe two, and so they probably kind of already told us the big surprise, the big gag, that now we know. And so that's a little bit of a bummer. But then I thought that there was some good jokes. They really do a good job with wordplay on SpongeBob, and little things like the when SpongeBob says to Patrick, I love your sense of irony, and he's there ironing. He's like, I love my ironing too. That's a funny joke to me, and so I think it looked pretty good. I am nervous, like I said, about that whole Keanu joke. I hope it works. But anyway, I would probably give this trailer like give it like a 7 out of 10. It was pretty good. 7.5 maybe out of 10 for a trailer. So then we had the Trolls World Tour, and this also has really bright colors, which is fun to see. And the whole concept of this movie, I just don't understand. And even the whole concept in the Trolls world, that anybody who isn't like the group of trolls that we have been introduced to are antagonists. It seems like everybody has to behave like Poppy and her group. They have to evidently like the same music, I guess, and like the same dancing. And in this just seems like such a bizarre plot that you're going to have people who are these trolls, I guess, are so identified by their music, and there's some kind of magic music, and there's this guitar that has, if they get the 6 strings, then they'll be able to destroy everybody else's music, which is just such a weird idea. I mean, they probably will come around to, like, the moral of the story at the end is that we should appreciate all different things, what people like, and allow people to like whatever they want. But I don't know. It just feels, it's such a weird franchise of just dividing people and you have to behave this way or you're a bad person. I don't know. Very strange. So yeah, I mean, I'm sure there's going to be a ton of music that will be fun and look like a bunch of stars like Ozzy Osbourne, people like that are going to do voices. And you're going to have Justin Timberlake back, of course. And so, that'll be Anna Kendrick. So there'll probably be some pretty good musical numbers, but I know just this plot is very weird to me. And then there's a whole scene with this pinky promise, and evidently the pinky promises of the trolls creates like practically a nuclear event across the whole village or whatever, the kingdom. And so I don't know, that's interesting. And then they also bring in fashion. So the way that you dress is very closely associated with the music that you listen to, which is also a little weird. And so they're going undercover with fashion, and it just doesn't seem very kid friendly to me. I mean, are that many kids kind of aware of the different tropes of different music and really even listen to that much different kinds of music? I feel like it's very strange, and I don't know. I'm gonna give this trailer certainly didn't warm me over to the win me over to the concept. So I'm gonna give this trailer like a 3. I'm gonna give it a 3 because I don't know. So then we got this Scoob trailer, and this was on Monday, like I said. And I have a confession to make. I have never seen any Scooby Doo in my life. I've never seen an episode of the show. I've never seen any movies. I've never seen Scooby Doo. I don't know Scooby Doo, and I'm gonna have to learn in this next year so I can be ready to go see the movie. But it looks like this is going to be an origin story, or at least partly an origin story. And I do like the animation. I think it looks really cute. It certainly looks better than the animated Scooby Doo that's in the live action ones. I mean, just from what I've seen, I haven't actually seen the movies, but I like that it's completely animated, and he looks like a fairly normal dog. And I know some people are upset that they changed Scooby's voice actor, but since I'm not familiar, that didn't bother me. And I think that it's it's going to be nice for me going back to an origin story because I won't have to worry about knowing all of this stuff about them. But I'm sure I'll miss out on some of the jokes. So hopefully I can get caught up. But yeah, I liked the animation. I liked the characters. I thought Scooby looked really cute, and it definitely intrigued me. And there's definitely some spooky elements that should be pretty fun. So yeah, I mean, I'm definitely open to it, and I hope it'll be fun. So that's kind of my thoughts. I'll give this Scoob trailer for just a complete novice. I would give it a 6 out of 10. So my favorite was definitely the SpongeBob trailer, but I have the most invested, I guess, in SpongeBob. And so anyway, let me know what you think of these 3 trailers. I'll put links to them in the description section so you can watch them. But are you excited about these different projects? I would love to hear your thoughts. And please subscribe to my channel. Give me a like on this video. I'd really appreciate that. Consider becoming a patron. We have so much fun. All the information for that will be in the description section. So thanks again, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye.